amazing. She's ambitious. She's into catering as a business, and she's going to be telling us all about her business. So you people out there watching can support her. You're welcome, Mary.
Thank you.
I am so pleased, so joyful to have you today.
Me too.
Welcome to Unwind with Kelly Joe.
Thank you.
So, I want you to please tell us who you are, what you're all about, what your business is about. We're eager, we want to know.
Yeah. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary. I'm into catering. My business name is Yummy Delight 24. I can deliver anything, any food you think of. Being jollof rice, fried rice, any food. Think any food, I can deliver it to you. And anxious to do more, to learn, to take orders and correction from my customer. Am I?
Okay, Mary. Okay, let's start this. So, when did you start this catering business?
Just last year.
Last year. What was the motivation behind it? Because I'm gonna say this. A lot of people, I love food. A lot of people love food.
Yes.
You know, there must have been something that inspired you, that made you think, you know what, I'm going to get into this business.
Yeah. What inspires me to go into this business, it was my first son,
Okay.
Joseph. When I did the dedication then, because we are a Christian, we went to church, we did the dedication. I cooked my food with my auntie. Everybody was like, wow, who is your caterer? Who do this food for you? Who cook this? Who cook this? I said, no, nobody cooked my food. I cook it myself.
Wow.
Everybody was so happy. I've never eaten such kind of food before in a party. You know, everybody went home with takeaway and stuff like that.
Okay.
With that, I said to myself, I said, no, I can do this. I can do this and make money. I can make people tummy start.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Their mouth start watering, eager to taste that food.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a good inspiration because you want people to enjoy your food.
Yes.
So you start this business. This amazing business. I mean, you must have so many customers. What kind of foods do you prepare? Like if someone made if someone said to you, listen, I have a wedding or I have a birthday party, can you cater for my party? What kind of foods do you prepare?
Yeah, when someone called me, like the one time we asked that person, I'll first of all ask, like, how many people are you going to cater for?
Yeah, okay.
Then when she said to me, maybe like, I've catered for 500 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, last year September, I catered for 500 people. It was like, in fact, I don't even know what to do. I was like, God, let the heaven open. You know, because everybody that come for that event, all over the world, white ladies, white were there, you know. For the white, the chairman was a white, you know. For him to say to me that, wow, that food was so delicious. I've never eaten those kind of food before.
What did they eat?
They eat jollof rice.
Oh.
I served them myself.
No.
I bring them from the high table. I asked them, what do you want? They said to me, beautiful lady, this is what I want. You know, I gave it to them. When they talk about the food, I was like, when I get home, I throw away my clothes. I start dancing God. I start thanking God that, God, you've done this for me. You've done it again. You know, it was like, wow. I said to myself, I've catered for 500 people. What is stopping me? I need to take this thing to the next level. I need to see myself in Instagram. I need to see myself in social media. I want to grow. Because I'm very, very passionate. I'm eager.
Good.
I can deliver anything you want me to deliver.
It's amazing when someone's got passion. Especially when you want something, you know, and you want to, and you're doing it well. There's nothing like good feedback, good reviews, you know, for those people to come around and say, listen, the food was amazing, you know. The jollof rice, I think I've not seen one single person that does not like jollof rice.
You want to talk about the black soup? Because we are from Edo State.
Okay.
Part of Edo is Ishan. We are from Ishan.
Okay.
For all the homemade, that pattern said to me, Madam, it's like you bring Africa to the UK. You bring Africa to the Manchester. Because they've never eaten this black soup before. For the past 20 years I've been in this country. I've never eaten this black soup people. And these are the people that has a wife at home. I was like, God, what can I do with tattoo? How did I get this? How did I get it?
What's the difference between black soup and pepper soup? Because I've had pepper soup.
If you test my pepper soup.
Now I want to test your food.
I'll be happy to bring it to you to test.
Right, listen everyone. Mary was supposed to bring everything. Bring a bit of jollof rice, pepper soup, black soup, everything. So we can test in front of you. But obviously with time, that's not been possible. She's getting back here. She's getting back in this hot seat. And we're going to have all the food so you can enjoy it with us.
Thank you. It was wonderful since then. Then all the whole men in that party said to me, Madam, anything we are doing, my wife's birthday, my son's birthday, wedding, don't worry, you will be the one that will be catering.
That's amazing.
With that, I'm so happy. I was blown away.
So how did you learn how to cook?
Yeah, back home, as I said, we are like 10. My mother has 10 children.
Wow, 10 children. Wow, she was busy.
Yeah, she was very, very busy, That is like, business is my calling. I don't know, I can't even explain it. Even though when back home, when my father was well-to-do man. He wants all his children, he wants us, anything you want to do. He give you that room. He give you the opportunity to do it. It's not that kind of, we are not from that family that they like forcing their children to do what they don't want to do.
Good.
I saw myself into business. And anything I do, I always see results.
Good.
People always call me. Before I'm dropping this, another order is waiting for me. Another customer is calling me. Other people is calling me, It's not when I see this food is like this, my line, I do other thing. I'm still stressed as well,
Really?
Yeah, I do other thing. I'm still stressed as well. But this food, I see it that, when I'm giving that name, Yummy Delights.
Yummy Delights. That's a good name.
That is just
it's yummy.
Everything concerning my food, concerning my brand is Yummy Delight 24. Because I know I can deliver. I can deliver all food you want me to deliver.
If someone's watching right now and they have a party, we're heading towards summer very soon. And they're thinking, okay, I have a wedding, I have a party, I have a house party. I want Mary. I want to get food from Yummy Delight. How can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, they can just give me a call. I will drop my number right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my number is 07492 888 484.
And we will put it down on our details. And you have your Instagram.
Yes.
I think we've added you on Instagram. So we'll put all those details on the channel as well, so people can get in touch if they want to. Right. Okay, so again, I'm going to ask, someone might be thinking, okay, I want to order food from Yummy Delight, but I'm quite scared of the prices. What would you say to them?
I'm very, very affordable.
Good. Okay, so there's that negotiation part of it.
Course.
Okay, someone calls you, discuss. What's the
there's
number.
Room for discussion.
Yes.
There's room to add. There's room to reduce.
Okay, so now you mentioned that obviously you learned how to cook from back home. Your parents. Did you ever, was your mom or your dad a good cook?
Yeah, my mom was a good cook.
Your mom was a good, because I know in Africa dads don't cook.
They support. My mom was a good cook. In my family, we are like 6 girls.
Okay.
Then 4 boys. When my senior was maybe they're in school, then they were in uni. They will come back from school. They will ask me to sit down. And cook this meal. They'll just fold their hand. I didn't know they were teaching me something. I I was climbing a ladder to get to somewhere, you know. This time I say that they were doing me good. They were not punishing me.
You only realize it when you grow up.
Yeah.
When I was back in Africa, I remember during holidays we would be taken in the village. In the village, that's where the real stuff happens. You know, in my culture, you have to kneel down and you have to like prepare the food and all of that. And we used to see it as punishment. But when you grow up, like, wow, what an experience!
Very, very, you know. You can never, in fact, I don't know. It has been from glory to glory.
Amen. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, do you have any? So when you cook, when someone orders, like you mentioned before, you catered for like 500 people. It was a big occasion.
300, 200,
Yeah.
150.
So where do you cook from then?
I cook from my house.
From your house. Do you?
That has a big kitchen.
Okay.
There has a big garden as well, you know.
Do you get help or do you do it all by yourself?
No, I have workers.
You have one, okay? Because it's 500 or 300 people.
It was a lot.
That's a lot. You need quite a few hands, don't you?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that there's in the future, are you looking at maybe opening up a restaurant or something? So you can get to know. Now, the next question, Mary, is very important, and I know everyone watching will be, will be looking out for this question. It's mainly about food allergies. It's a big thing. Now, we've seen quite a lot of people actually lose their lives because of food allergies, where they ended up eating something but not knowing what ingredients are involved. What do you have to say? And in terms of your business, how are you dealing with that?
Yeah, okay. First of all, I've done allergy. I've done level 2 food allergy. To that extent, I know what I should look at.
Good.
I know what to use, what not to use. Stuff like that. You know, like most of my ingredient, I get them back from back home. Yeah, you know. I normally get most of them back home, what I use. I don't use like too much of frozen things. I like using the fresh things. You know, because I believe that will go well in that person's system. You know, like being our culture and the white people culture is quite different. The way we prepare our food, you know, because we prepare our food to that extent to make it really, really come out and cook it very well. And I can deliver for that aspect. I believe.
If someone made an order and said, listen, I've got people that are allergic to peas or people that are allergic to peanuts, what steps then would you take in making sure that this order caters for this person that's allergic to peas and peanuts, but also the person who enjoys it is also catered for?
But I will have to divide it. I will give one portion for those people that want the peanuts. Then the people that is allergic to the peanuts, I don't have to use peanuts for that food. Anything they're allergic for, I don't need to put it in that food. Because they've already told me that this is what they're allergic for. Then when you don't put those things in those foods, I believe nothing will go wrong.
So really, it's you expect the person making the order to be forthcoming with you and mention that, listen, on my occasion, there will be people that are allergic to this, this, and the other. Some people won't eat meat, you know, a vegetarian.
Customer like that.
And they're very, very, very strict with, you know, especially in terms of oils that you use. So you cater for all of our.
I've done a catering. When this lady, the first child was doing a graduation, that was last year. You know, when she make the order, we've already done the order, everything, the prices. About 4 days later, she called me back and said to me that we don't eat these meats. I don't want meat in my soup. I want fish.
Right.
It's a bit challenging.
Yes.
Because the taste of that soup, it may not be as nice with the one you use meat and use assorted meat to make. Because we have to be honest. Honesty is very, very key in the business.
It is.
You know, then, and I said to her, explain things to her. I said, okay, no problem. If that is how you want it, then I'll now use more of crayfish. She even said to me, I don't need crayfish. You know, there's some customer that is very difficult.
Yes.
But you as the business person,
Yeah.
you have to explain yourself to them.
Yes.
Is that less for both of you to agree?
That's
you know,
true.
we come to an agreement, and she said to me that, you know what, just do the okra, the fish, then the oha. You are not going to use a bit of chicken with fish.
Yeah.
Which when I cook the oha
Yeah.
and the okra,
yeah.
I prefer the oha. Then she come back to me and said to me, Mary, you know what? My husband loved the okra. I said, really? She said, yes. My husband requests for another okra.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they moved back home. They moved back to Nigeria. You know.
Right.
I did the fried rice, the jollof rice.
Yeah.
It was like everybody. I got 3 contracts through that business.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. For someone that like me, who's not from Nigeria, but I love the Nigerian culture. I love the Nigerian food. You know, amazing. Sometimes I have to drive all the way to Boston to go and pick up suya. It's like amazing. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
What if I was to come to you and say, what are some of the best foods you would recommend for someone like me?
Like you.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe everybody likes jollof rice.
Absolutely.
Be white, black, you know. Any
Black or white,
yes,
everyone loves it.
I've catered for a baby dedication.
Okay.
In that area,
Yeah.
it's just like a few black.
Yeah.
But the whites that were there,
Yeah.
they came for jollof rice twice.
Wow.
When they take the first plate,
Yeah.
the lady come back again.
Yeah.
Then the husband come back. Then
Yeah.
the son come back. When I was now packing my plate, he
Yeah.
said to me, "Say, beautiful girl,
Yeah.
it's so delicious."
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I can recommend jollof rice and fried rice to you,
Okay.
and pepper soup too as well.
Pepper soup.
I believe many be white.
Yes.
They also like pepper soup. If
Right.
it's not that hot. It's not everybody that can do with pepper.
Yeah, yeah.
Like me, I don't really eat too much pepper.
Yeah.
I also ask my clients,
Yeah.
do you want the food to be very, very
That's
spicy?
important.
Yeah, I
Yes.
ask so many questions, you know,
Yes.
because I don't want
Yes.
anything to go wrong
Yes.
in my
Like I
business.
like spice, but not too much.
No, when you finish it, you know,
A friend of mine from Nigeria, she's from Inwag, brought me some food. This food was so nice. I think it was Eforiro.
Oh.
Eforiro. The food was beautiful, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
pepper.
the pepper was horrendous.
I know.
I could not. My tongue. I felt like every
Oh.
minute I put a spoon in, I had to dip my tongue in water,
I
and that
know.
made it worse.
Yeah.
And someone recommended
Yeah.
drink milk. So like, but then I didn't want to stop because the food
it
was,
was
amazing.
nice, you see. And when pepper is too much in the food, it's not the best. It can
It
affect.
takes away the the deliciousness,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's really important. Yeah. Get it? You're a businesswoman. You're a businesswoman. No, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah. Business. Listen, when you're a businesswoman, you've got to take those important calls, don't you?
Yes, I'm finishing soon. Joseph, I'm coming soon. Thank you.
See, as powerful women, we have to take those important phone calls, don't we?
Yes. Of course, very, very necessary.
we talked briefly about challenges. I want to deep into it, deep into it a little bit as well. And apart from because you mentioned before that some of the challenges is when you get a difficult customer.
Yes.
Have you ever faced a situation where you delivered an order and all of a sudden the client was like, this is not what I ordered for?
No.
Just leave. No. Okay. Okay.
I'll have to be honest.
Yes.
No, they always come back and give me good feedback.
If someone was to do that,
Mm-hmm.
and you order something, you order you deliver the food,
Mm-hmm.
and someone says, this is not what I ordered.
Mm-hmm.
How would you, now I know you've not encountered that,
Mm-hmm.
but how would you deal with that if you were faced with that?
Yeah, I think approach first, the first presentation, you
Yeah.
can just say sorry.
Yeah.
What really happened?
Yeah.
Which parts
Yeah.
which part was not right?
Okay.
You can correct it.
Okay.
Because it's good to take correction from your customer, because they are your customer. Customer is always right.
Yeah.
My dad once told me that customer, no matter what you do, customer will still complain. Then when they made that complaint, now left for you to correct it, with good approach.
That's it.
Don't think that you are forward because you think you are the best.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Just go down, say to that person, okay, what happened?
Okay.
Which part of the food that was not okay?
Okay.
Then from there you could do the correction.
Okay.
You apologize. It will never happen again.
Oh, you're such a fantastic woman.
Thank
I'm
you.
telling you.
Thank
And I
you.
think approach matters. You mentioned before. You have to be a good person.
Yeah,
You have
of
to be
course.
approachable.
Yeah.
The minute you bring some kind of attitude, you lose customers.
Yes.
I can tell. I'm not surprised you have so many customers.
you.
I want to be your customer.
You're welcome. I'll be very, very happy to receive you. Yeah.
Amazing. So, what are some of your best dishes that so far you've cooked and everyone always comes back to them?
This is hard to say, to be honest.
Just mention them.
I don't even know. I can't. Will I say jollof rice or the black soup or the pepper soup?
I think you've mentioned black soup a lot, so that must be one of your go-to. Yeah.
That party, I can never forget that party.
What's involved in black soup?
It just is leaf.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it back home is a bitter leaf.
Okay.
It's not only bitter leaf you use for black soup anyway. You can use other leaf. But where I come from is most like bitter leaf. Because that bitter leaf is a medicinal.
Oh,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does it heal? What does it help?
Oh, I think bitter leaf is good. And you can for diabetes, so many
Really?
things. Yeah. Let me not be too forward, but I know it's medicinal.
So you've got bitter leaf in. What else? Do you put meat in?
Yeah, you use meat.
What kind of meat? What kind of
different meat, like assorted
Assorted
meat.
meat. When
Goat
you say
meat.
assorted meat, what do you mean? Because someone might
Yes,
think
of
assorted
course.
meat.
Goat meat, beef, shaki, momo, abodi, dry fish,
Okay.
stuffed fish. Yeah.
Anything.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the black.
Yes.
Is it?
Smoked turkey. Yeah. On the black soup.
Yes.
Then you use the pancane.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pancane that you use. That is the thing that you will use and make the black soup like made in heaven.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's your go-to. No one's ever complained about that.
At all.
What's the secret? What's the secret to it?
The secret of the black soup
Yes.
is just the thing that you put.
Yeah.
That I will say you can never get it here.
Yeah.
It's only back home.
Okay.
As I said before, most of my grading, it always come from back home. Yeah. There is one that we call ogi.
Okay.
Yeah, many people may know it like locust beans. With that in the black soup, forget it.
Yeah.
There is one that we call scent and is like a seeds.
Yeah.
Like tiny bits of seeds.
Okay.
You blend It's children that tell you your food is nice.
Really?
When your children say to you, that food is so nice, forget it.
Really?
That is it. That is me. That is the way I say it, you know.
Okay.
Adults can say that children,
Yes.
when they say to you, that food is nice.
Yeah.
Ah,
Do you know, I've never heard anyone say that.
I find joy.
Wow.
I'm not lying.
So you always have to look out for the children's review.
I look out for the children review and adult review as well.
Yeah.
Adults who can't.
Yes.
Children who can't. Then the children won't blow me away.
Because they're honest. They've got nothing to benefit from lying to you. I get it.
That is the secret.
I get it.
Then somebody was telling me, a child of 7 years old, he said, Auntie, your food, even gave my jollof rice a name. He said, Auntie, your jollof rice is baking jollof rice. When the mom told me that, I sit down, I think about it. I said, baking jollof rice. I went to go and meet the lady. They say, yes, Auntie, your jollof rice is a baking jollof rice. I said, I receive it and I take it. You know, anytime I cook, we give that child jollof rice. Really? Because that name that she gave to me, you know, I can't imagine it. How did she get that name? They're just 7 years old. You understand? And the other lady was telling me that, Mom, my auntie, my daughter said I should come and learn how to cook jollof rice from you. Because your jollof rice and Auntie Mary jollof rice is not the same. You know, I let people to understand, make people understand that the way you cook jollof rice is quite different. You know, I don't just blend pepper, tatashe, onions, tomatoes, and put straight to the pot and cook my jollof rice. No, I cook my pepper separately. Let it cool down. I can do it overnight. Really? Yeah, I cook that pepper, then the following day I start cooking. I leave my jollof rice to steam. You know, it's different.
Oh, I need to eat your jollof rice. I'm hungry.
I'm waiting for you to come and have a taste.
I feel you give me this impression like all your food that you cook it with a lot of love
and passion.
I get that from you. That is the vibe I'm getting from Mary. Until I've not tested her food, I am excited. I want to test it and I will test it. I'll tell you how the food is. I've got a very important question, Mary, to ask. I'm going to go back a little bit about the black.
No problem.
The black soup.
No problem.
What kind of food do you serve black soup with?
Pounded yam.
Pounded yam. Yeah. So how do you make pounded yam and what is pounded yam?
Pounded yam is just like, it comes from yam.
Okay.
Yeah, like back home.
Okay.
Because many people cannot, it's not all the time you see the fresh yam.
Okay.
Some people prefer to use the fresh yam, but we prefer to use the pounded one because that fresh yam, you cannot, there's no mortar. Because back home we do pound it. Yeah. But here you don't have you don't have that time to pound. Yeah. But we prefer to use the pounded one. Then we bring the flour. Then we use the flour one. Then you make it with hot water. And you turn it.
Yeah. So can you get the pounded yam from the shops?
Yes.
Then?
Yeah. You get it from the shop.
Right.
Then you turn it with the hot water on top of the fire. Then you turn. Make sure that it doesn't have seeds. Yes.
And it's all like yeah.
Very, very, not too thick, not too hard.
Okay.
You finish, you start tying it and things like that with the small portion.
So it's soft when you're having it.
With the black soup. You can have it with any soup anyway.
Okay. But the black soup is best serving
for
it.
Me, I like it with the pounded yam.
What's the difference between pounded yam and what's the other one?
Is the amala.
Amala.
Yeah. Amala is also made with yam as well because amala is the black one.
Okay.
The pando is the white.
Okay,
Yeah, like the amala is most cases for like Yorubas. While the pando is most cases for like Igbo.
Okay. Are you Igbo?
Yeah, no, I'm not from Edo State.
Edo State.
Like Edo,
Okay.
Igbo, all
Okay.
those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Like some parts of Yoruba, they still eat pounded yam, but their whole culture is amala. But we pounded yam like eba, stuff like that. Yeah. Semo.
What's the difference between swallow and pounded yam?
It's the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
So why is the
Swallow
other one
yam.
called swallow?
It's the same. It just maybe that is the like the general name that will just say swallow.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to eat swallow.
Okay.
Like you just swallow, eat it and swallow.
Can I ask why it's called swallow and the people don't chew it?
Because it just goes straight.
Yeah.
It's that soft.
Yeah.
It just goes
goes
straight.
straight. Yes.
Does it give you strength? I've had
Yes,
stories
so-
about it.
Yeah, because it's more heavier than the rice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more heavier than the eba. It's more heavier than the amala.
Okay.
Yeah, pounded yam, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it fills you up really quick.
Thank you.
Do you put weight on with that?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, of course. Of course. And it's not good to be eating pounded yam every day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to eat it maybe once or twice a week.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right. So some of the foods that you've mentioned before I mentioned Eferrero. Is it Eferrero, isn't it? Which one is the other one that's sort of similar to Eferrero?
There's ogbolo.
Oh, bolo.
Yeah.
How do you make that?
Yeah.
Is it peanut?
No, it's not peanut. It's a seed as well because that ogbolo is from back home.
Okay.
Yeah, you bring it, you grind it. You must grind it before you cook because it's a seed as well. Yeah.
Can you make suya as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is it easy to make suya? Is it
not
complicated?
Easy. It's complicated.
See.
Soya is men are very good in the suya.
In the suya department. Why? Why do you think that
because it has a lot of work.
Yeah.
You are the cutting alone, the slicing.
It's got to be all,
It takes time, Yeah.
What is the most complicated dish, Nigerian dish, you would say that, you know what, this one is very complicated?
For me, I don't really see.
There's no complication.
No, for me.
Yeah, because you're you're an expert.
Yeah,
You're an expert.
I can use myself as an example.
Okay. Last but not least, yeah. If there's a young lady out there, not just a lady, a young man, and they have passion in cooking, they love cooking, but they're thinking, you know what, I don't have a job, and I could turn this into a business and provide for my family.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them?
I would just say to them they should take one step at a time.
Okay.
Because it's not what you just go into just like that.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of investments.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want to do cooking, you need like big pots and things like that.
Yeah.
Just start it where you are.
Okay.
And be focused.
Okay.
Be passionate in what you do. The sky's your limit.
Yeah. If someone is out there and they love Nigerian food just like I do, but they can't cook it, what advice would you give them in terms of learning?
Yeah, they can come to me. They can just give me a call. I can teach as
You
well.
can teach. Okay, amazing. You've had it from Mary. You've had it here. She's coming back, and she's coming back with lots of food. We're gonna test with